Good day, everybody. Welcome back, or welcome to It's a Small Vlog. And today, I am at Disney's Hollywood Studios because, in case you couldn't tell by the crazy wind happening around me, we have a hurricane coming here in Florida. And it is Hurricane Helene. At the time that I'm filming this, it's currently a Cat 2. It's going to become a Cat 3, and it's not hitting us here in Central Florida. It's going to be hitting the panhandle up by Tallahassee. I kind of wanted to just do a fun video for you guys about how a Floridian like me handles a hurricane. I go to Disney. That's what I do. I go to Disney during a hurricane. I chose Hollywood Studios specifically because pretty much every single ride here is indoors, so if there are any weather delays today, not many of the rides should be affected by the weather. So that's what I'm doing today. I've always wanted to do a video like this. By no means is this a bad hurricane, at least in the Central Florida area. This is a Cat 3 that's hitting the panhandle, so it's not really anything to really worry about. But I did kind of want to do a fun video here at the studios. I am planning on park hopping. Don't know where just yet. I will figure that out later. But yeah, I just wanted to do a fun video to kind of show you guys how I handle a hurricane and how Disney is during a hurricane. Because in the past, I've had some really great experiences here at Disney. And I would expect that today is going to be no different. So let's go. All right, everybody. Welcome to Disney's Hollywood Studios. It downpoured this morning. The current time is about 12:15, but it is extremely windy, as you can see. We do have some overcast clouds, and it is very, very, very windy. So I apologize if the audio quality is not that great in this video. Yeah, so I have absolutely no plan for what I'm doing. I'm just kind of looking at the wait times. I have a few rides I might want to do. But yeah, I'm just kind of enjoying the day here at Hollywood Studios. Kind of doing a few rides. I want to see how the crowd levels are, because today is like the main day that the hurricane's going to hit. We are going to get a little bit of the aftermath tomorrow, but today's like the main day. And like I said before, downpoured earlier, and it's just really, really, really windy now. So it'll be interesting to see if it rains later, if the wind keeps up, if it gets stronger, because it's pretty windy. It's not, I wouldn't say breezy. It's definitely windy. But I'm gonna head over to Rise of the Resistance because that's reading a 40-minute wait. Hopefully it stays that way. Yeah, I'm gonna let you know how that goes once I get over there. Heading into Galaxy's Edge, Goofy and Max are out for a meet and greet right over there. All right, we are in Galaxy's Edge and Rise is still reading 40, so that's pretty good. Let's walk on in and I'm gonna time this sucker. I'm sorry, I'm stupid. I walked in that line and I got right back out. I forgot. Rise of the Resistance, I haven't done this before. I'm gonna do it right now. They're testing out a single rider line. We're gonna try that. Don't believe me? Here's the entrance and here's the single rider line. Okay, so again, Rise of the Resistance does not have a built-in single rider line. So from what I remember reading online, this takes you through some sort of backstage area. So let's find out. This is awesome. This single rider line. Wow. I got in this room in like 2 minutes. Okay, this is cool. All right. So it looks like what they're doing is they're now dividing up this hallway into regular guests on the right and then single riders on the left. Interesting. Look at this, we're already here. Wow.
Enemies of the First Order, we will soon snuff out your meager resistance. You chose the wrong side, and now you will pay. The Resistance prisoners.
You have what I want. You know the location of the secret base, and I will take it from you.
Hey, you're not authorized. Wait, those are the prisoners. You're breaching the 31 breach.
rides anyway.
Take cover, recruit! If anyone's packing a blaster, now's a good time.
The prisoners have escaped.
How brave, but ultimately hopeless. There's nowhere to run. There's no escape. You will tell me the location of the secret base, and then I will destroy you and the Resistance.
You guys really like cutting it close, don't you? Okay, you're clear. Your escape pods came in a little off target.
Wow, single rider on Rise of the Resistance. They've been testing that for a while now, and I've never done it before. I was on that ride in 5 minutes. 5 minutes sharp. That was amazing. I mean, even if I had to wait the 40 minutes of the posted wait time, that's still not bad at all. But wow, 5 minutes for single rider. Granted, you passed pretty much all the pre-shows, so if you've never done it before, I probably wouldn't do single rider just because the pre-shows are really, really, really cool. They really immerse you in the story, and single rider, you completely bypass all of that. Now, for somebody who's been on it a bunch of times, that doesn't really matter to me anymore. Wow, single rider, awesome. And speaking of single rider, maybe we'll go do single rider on Millennium Falcon. So yeah, I think we should go do that. That sounds like a good idea. Uh-oh, it's Kylo Ren and the Stormtroopers.
No one will stand in our way.
Wow, Millennium Falcon's also 40 minutes? I mean, 40 minutes for Rise is pretty good. 40 minutes for this? That's not the best. But we got single rider, so we're good. We're good.
Your lives, defend them. So let's get to other ships. Hit your flashing buttons.
Wow, another great experience on the Millennium Falcon. With single rider, I got on in less than 5 minutes. And then when you do single rider, for any of you guys who have done this, you know that if you're doing single rider, you're probably going to end up getting gunner or engineer. You will almost never get pilot. For whatever reason, the family that I was with none of them wanted pilot, so I was assigned pilot. I think that's a first for me. I mean, I love pilot, but doing single rider and getting pilot, that is extremely rare. So that was really, really cool. So I also think this is a new record. I finished both Star Wars rides in less than 30 minutes. Pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. Granted, that had to do with single rider and not, you know, the actual wait times. But I can't imagine that those single rider lines would be any better during a non-hurricane day. So I'll take it. You know, before I leave Galaxy's Edge, do you know how long it's been since I've had a blue milk? I cannot tell you the last time I had blue or green milk. I prefer the blue, as most people do, but I can't tell you the last time I had one of these. So I figured that today would be a good time to pick one up. So cheers. Very good. Acquired taste, but very good. Hurricane Helene who? Never heard of her. The sun is out. Granted, it's still very windy, as you can probably tell, but pretty good. So I think we're gonna do Runaway Railway. It's reading 45, but I also just looked at the outside line. It's not bad. So I think we're gonna go ahead and do that.
Hi, Goofy! Well,
beautiful day for a picnic. Yep, we're off to the park. See you all there. Nothing can stop us now. I don't know how. We could have any trouble.
Oh, okay. They just were there. That's interesting.
What could possibly go wrong? That concludes my guided tour. Hope you had a relaxing ride around the park. And thanks for sticking with me.
Well, I think the wait for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway actually balanced out the fact that I walked on Millennium Falcon and Rise, because that 45-minute wait was actually fairly accurate. It was probably closer to 40. For a hurricane day, that's slightly longer than I would have liked, but not too bad. So I think that's going to be my cue to leave, but video's not over. I'm going to park hop to probably, I'm thinking Magic Kingdom. So I'm going to park hop over there. Yeah, Hollywood Studios, not going to lie, there are some fairly sizable crowds here today. Gonna be honest. There are a couple other things that I could do, like Star Tours is always walk on, so I could go ahead and do that. The Toy Story rides are kind of crowded today. But I think I'm gonna call it quits here at the studios at least. So I'm gonna park hop over to Magic Kingdom and hope that it's slightly less crowded over there. And I will see you over there shortly. So see you over at Magic Kingdom. And we are at the Magic Kingdom. All the Halloween decorations are up because there's actually supposed to be a Halloween party tonight, and that got canceled. So the park hours are now extended until 8. Originally the park was supposed to close at 6. So I have no idea what I'm gonna do while I'm here. The Aberdans are performing, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, it's still just as windy as ever, as you can see. Just to show how windy it is, look at the water. Man. Yeah, not nearly as crowded at Magic Kingdom today as compared to Hollywood Studios. I should have came here earlier. Nice. So I'm walking to Adventureland right now because Pirates is reading like a 15-minute wait, which honestly for that probably just means walk on, which is great. Also, just for poops and giggles, I checked on the app and the virtual queue for Tiana's was actually still open. So I joined it just because why not? I don't really care if I do that today, especially because it's, you know, it's a water ride. As of right now, I don't really feel like getting wet. I do have my windbreaker with me, so I am prepared if my boarding group does get called. I got a very late one. I'm in like the 1:30s or something. You know, we'll see. They're on boarding group 99 as I'm looking at it right now, which is good. It looks like they finally have got this attraction like, you know, good operational capacity now, because it took them a while to work out the kinks, but it looks like they finally worked out the kinks with it, which is good. So I'm heading over to Pirates and hopefully we can just walk right on that. Made it to Pirates and it went down to 10 minutes. We're gonna walk right on this. This is great.
A few moments later.
Walked on Pirates, that was great. I don't really know where I'm going now. I'm thinking I might head over to Tomorrowland. Maybe we'll try Space Mountain. And Tron is also a standby line now. There's no more virtual queue. So maybe if that's not a long wait, maybe we can try and do that as well. But I think I'm gonna head on over to Tomorrowland. You guys, is this even real? Space Mountain says 15 minutes right now. And this is my favorite ride in the park. 15 minutes, let's freaking go.
Space Mountain is a thrilling, high-speed, turbulent roller coaster type ride in the dark that includes sharp turns, sudden drops, and stops.
Wow, we are walking right on this. This is great. This is great. Holy frickin' moly. I haven't even seen it this short when I've gone on this during the fireworks. Look at this. This is amazing. Wow. Awesome. Look at this. It is 3:30 in the afternoon and this queue is empty. So in the 5 minutes that I was inside Space Mountain, it must have clearly rained in some capacity. We're over by Tron. It's reading 45, which, I mean, I'll take it. Like, that ain't bad. I'm gonna be totally honest. I'm gonna look though and see, because I can usually like tell if that is gonna be accurate just by looking at the lines. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at it just because why not? Just to play it safe, I'm gonna come back to Tron a little bit later. 45 minutes isn't that bad. It didn't look super duper long, but I'm just gonna come back to it later because there are better times in the park that I would rather do. Plus, riding that ride at night is a lot more fun than riding it during the day. So I'm gonna come back to it. And in fact, I might actually end the video just because I wanted to give you guys just a little, you know, a little taste of what Disney's like in a hurricane. I know that this does not look like a hurricane. I know it doesn't. It's just really, really, really windy today. But yeah, I mean, like, there's not really much else to show. I just, you know, kind of wanted to have a fun few hours here at the parks, you know, get on a few rides. All right, everybody, well, I am here back in the plaza, and yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap up the video here. I am not gonna leave the park just yet. I'll probably do a few other things, especially because I do have the Tiana virtual queue, so I might as well just wait until it gets called to go ahead and ride it. I've only been on it twice. So yeah, that's gonna wrap up this video. I hope that you enjoyed. I just kind of wanted to do a quick little fun video of me, you know, enjoying my time in the park during a hurricane, or what's kind of a hurricane. And I don't usually do videos like that where it's just me just doing whatever. Usually I always have a plan when I do videos, whether it's, you know, reporting construction, doing some sort of crazy challenge with my friends, trying new foods, you know, doing whatever. So this was a nice change of pace, which was good. I will say though, expect a fall construction update coming your way very, very, very soon. But my name is Bobby. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, turn those notifications on. Check me out on Instagram as well. The link is down below. We also have a Threads account now. Not that anybody actually uses Threads, but if you do, the link to that can be found on my Instagram bio, so be sure to go check that out as well. But what about you? Have you ever experienced Disney in a hurricane before? I've experienced many, and this one was not bad at all. This is nothing. This is all good. I think the worst hurricane that I've ever experienced in my lifetime was 2 years ago, around the same time. I believe it was Hurricane Ian. That one was not good, I'm gonna be honest. But this one, Helene or Helen, whatever it's called, pretty tame, at least here in Central Florida. My heart goes out to the people over by Tallahassee in the Panhandle area. But again, my name is Bobby. It's a small vlog, Hurricane Helene vlog at Walt Disney World. And if all that out of the way, have a magical day.